So as a matter of fact, we got Joe Russo and Trin Tran coming down the purple carpet any moment right now.
Yes.
I got to tell you, that room is so excited to meet everyone tonight.
Everyone who's part of this massive family. I mean, he was saying, Joe Russo, pretty much all of Hollywood is in this film. They make some kind of appearance. So to try to schedule everything for everyone was a mammoth Herculean task. And these two are responsible, plus their teams. It's
right,
amazing.
and they shot 2 films back to back, essentially.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a mega production. Took a year to shoot.
Yes.
It's insane. But you know what? Joe Russo, when he first did, him and his brother Anthony, directed Winter Soldier. Who remembers Winter Soldier here?
Good one. That's a good one.
That movie changed the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That was a completely different movie, and
A whole different feel, and it was just great.
they got Robert Redford.
I know, that was the best.
I was like, wow, how's that happen?
And then we had an event here, the last one.
For
the
Civil
last
War.
event for Civil War, which we thought was big. But wait till you see the main event tonight. No.
No. It's a whole different ballgame now.
Here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the directing team, Joe Russo, and executive producer, Trin Tran.
Lovely to have you, Karen. We can't wait to see you over here on the purple carpet. In the meantime, your fans in Hall A have been waiting ages. Thank you so much for coming to Singapore, and we'll see you down here in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into Hall A, the keeper of the time stone, Dr. Strange Benedict Cumberbatch. Welcome to Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Stark himself, Robert Downey Jr.
1, 2, 3. All right. I think they're ready for that part.
Yes,
they're
indeed.
Good for that part.
Okay, so right now we are waiting, of course, for our guests to arrive here.
Ooh, it's gonna be great.
It is indeed. Now remember, all of you have your turn on your LED wristbands, right?
Have you got it?
All of them
Are you
have been turned on. Make sure they're turned on. We need them all on right now.
Okay, good.
And
good.
remember the hashtags. Whatever you take a picture of tonight, Avengers SG, Infinity War. Tag us at Marvel Singapore and, of course, Marina Bay Sands.
This has to go up, okay? We're going to have drones in the air. You're going to see yourselves, Singapore, in a way you have never seen yourselves before, for an absolute spectacle as we meet the biggest stars.
10 years in the making, Nikki.
10 years in the making. I have no idea how they pulled out all the stops to make this possible. They're keeping everything under lock and key. We're going to do our best to ask some questions here. Okay, so we're going to be meeting them in any moment now, and I think we have so many questions we want to ask, and I know especially for Joe, and for his brother, how exciting it must be to do something so complex, these combustible relationships between all these heroes coming together.
Well, they had some practice with Civil War.
Yes.
Which I could say is about maybe Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
You could say that, right?
Yeah.
But now, I'm hearing there's 50-plus characters in this movie.
Incredible.
I mean,
Shutting
it's
down
insane.
Hollywood?
For a year.
For a year.
For a year. But you know what, though, Nikki?
Yeah?
It started 10 years ago. How many of you remember the extra scene after Iron Man? When Nick Fury went to see Tony Stark. How many of you remember that? Because that was the start of something we never seen in cinema before. The Marvel Cinematic Universe in a way that only comic book fans have dreamed of. And now
And it came together.
we get to see this in 9 days' time.
Hey, Singapore.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Nikki and Bobby. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. And it
course.
looks like you had a lot of fun with the fans
Yes,
just earlier.
of course. Singapore. You're amazing. Thank you.
When you two get together, you make magic like we've never seen. So we're just so thrilled.
Thank
so
you.
Thrilled.
Thank you.
It's only 4,000 people.
You all have so much energy in Singapore.
Yes.
Brilliant.
And some of them have actually been here since last night.
Yes.
You've been here since last night.
Some of
Some
them,
of them
yes.
have, yes, some of them, yes.
Wow, that is dedication. I'm very impressed.
Welcome to Singapore, Robert Downey Jr.
Make some noise, Singapore!
Woo!
We did practice something earlier, which we tried to do in concert, especially for you. Do you remember what we practiced? Yes? Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
This has to be the coolest fan event I've ever done.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So good.
You hear that, Singapore? I've got a question for each of the characters here right now.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful.
Okay, here we go. Out of all the Marvel characters in the cinematic universe, which one has the power to defeat Thanos? Is there one?
I mean, one character alone, no.
Do they have it? No.
No, not one character alone.
And I wanted to ask Robert, you said a couple days ago at the press conference, obviously when you have success, do not repeat that formula. That is the point at the end of the day. But you feel that you guys, with Avengers Infinity War, have hit the nail on the head. You've nailed it. Why do you think you guys have nailed it?
Well, I mean, we always look for feedback, starting with Comic-Con in 2007.
By the way, was Josh Brolin ever on set, or was it just talking to a tennis ball the entire time?
I never saw him.
Never did?
And I guess I just have one last question for the three actors here tonight is you've worked on large-scale productions. You have incredible repertoire in your arsenal. But what makes Avengers Infinity War truly unique to you and your journey as an actor?
I'm going to say it might be the lunches that you throw for all of us. They're honestly
I'm also having you
incredible.
all over for lunch.
He gets all of the cast together and we all socialize and he gives us the most beautiful cuisine.
Avengers Assemble!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Trintron, Joe Russo, Karen Gillan, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Robert Downey Jr.
Wow, how was that?
Incredible. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I think everyone wants to take pictures. This is it. This is the moment.
That's right. So we're actually doing a crowd shot right now. We can have all our guests face the stage right now. We're going to have the crane come in for a crowd shot.
Yes, so you can huddle right there.
Look alive back there.
Okay, so we're going to lift that crane. We'll just ask everyone to stay where they are, please. Members of the media, this is your time. If you would like to take a shot from where you are in the pits, thank you for being here. The stars are all yours.
And now can we have our guests turn around to face the crowd right now for one final shot? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for George Mahesh, Joe Russo, Trintran, Karen Gillan, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Mr. Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your time in Singapore. This is it, folks. Say goodbye. And thank you for bringing magic to the screens.
Wow. Nikki, how you doing right now?
Incredible night. I'm taking it all in. I think we did good, you guys. You did good. I think you impressed me.
You guys are amazing.
Well done, Singapore. Bye, guys. Bye, Robert. All right. And how beautiful does Marina Bay Sands look tonight? How gorgeous are you tonight? Have a look at the logos. The entire bay has turned into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it will continue to look like this for a good few minutes. So take your time to take photographs, guys.
That's right. Remember the hashtags Avengers SG Infinity War. Tag us at Marvel Singapore and of course Marina Bay Sands. And remember one thing, April 25th, all our lives are changing on that date. Are you guys excited?
And with that, thank you for coming. And good luck to all of you. My name is Nikki Muller.
I'm Bobby Tonelli, and together we say, Avengers Assemble!